Hey guys, I'm just driving back home, and I just got to thinking about goals, man, and I just think about the times when I really achieved my goals. It's when I had a vision of what I wanted. One tip, I'm gonna give you like a 5 step approach to stepping into your destiny and achieving your goals, financial goals for 2018. Number one, you got to have that vision. So I want you to take a piece of paper, put a one on it, and write down ideal. And you want to basically say, if I could design my life, what would my life be like? What would my day be like? Where would I travel? What would I do? And just start off with my ideal day would be getting up, having a cup of coffee, doing some yoga, spending time with my family, my kids, before I start my business or travel the world, whatever it may be. Dream big, don't hold back, and just take some time to really lay that out. What is your ideal life? Start day by day. What will I do on Monday? What will I do on Tuesday? What will I do on Saturday and Sunday? And just lay that out so you can get a vision and start thinking about it. Because what the mind thinks about, it will eventually manifest. It's going to control your actions. It's going to control, you know, those around you, because you're going to be operating laser focus. You're going to have a laser focus on what you want, and anything that doesn't fit your dreams and aspirations is going to get pushed to the side. You're not going to give it as much time. You spend less time watching TV, watching other people achieve their goals, win their championships. I mean, it's great. I like sports. But at the end of the day, if you're truly focused on achieving your goals, and again, I talk a lot about corporate America and the 9 to 5 escaping your job. You got to have some goals. You got to have that vision. You got to believe that you can do it. So, number one, write down your ideal life. Number two, write down your 30, 60, 90, and your annual financial goal. So you say, well, man, if I could leave my job today, what would my 30-day goal be for my income? Do you want to make $100 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day? What is that number? And then write that number down for 60 days. What is that number? What is that number for 90 days? And then look at a year. So in a year's time, what would you be happy with, or what would you be comfortable with earning? Okay. And then number three is giving back. So if you're not a part of a church or a part of a community where you already give, pick 2 foundations or 2 organizations that you want to give back to. So when you first make that money and you want to give back, because those who give more get more. You got to give. It's always come back. I never had an issue when I've given, or when I gave of myself, my time, my talent. It always come back to me in some form or fashion. And then number 4 is be grateful and reflect. And when you do achieve those goals, reflect on it and enjoy it. Treat yourself with something that you can say, yeah, I set these goals in place. I hit this financial target, or I got close, and I reward myself and congratulate myself. That positive reinforcement and encouragement is really going to help you go a long way. And then lastly is print these goals out, post them on your bedroom wall and your bathroom wall. Wherever you get up in the morning and you're going to see it first, post that in your bathroom and read those goals. Read the whole list and reaffirm and continue to plant that seed in your mind. Before you go to bed, read it again. And before you know it, you'll start manifesting these goals, and you're going to find yourself having to dream bigger and set higher goals. I'm a testament of it. If you like more graphical things and stuff like that, you can use Canva. I use Canva for a lot of my my thumbnail pictures, my graphics. It's easy to make some quick artwork and stuff with that. So what I do in Canva, I might go on Pinterest, or I might go on a bunch of different sites, and I'll create a large poster size image and Canva, and then I can just have fun. I can just start putting all these pictures on there of things I want to achieve and want to, the desires of my heart. It's fun because you can crop and paste. You don't have to worry about, finding a newspaper and a magazine and having to cut everything out and glue everything. And this thing can be a living document. And I'm telling you, when I do vision boards and I look back, I don't look back as often as I should sometimes on my vision board. It might be like once a month. But when I do look back, I'm like, man, I got to think bigger because I've already manifested a lot of the stuff. And so never underestimate yourself. Dream big, think big. And the more you challenge yourself, the more your mind's going to be constantly trying to solve problems. And then another tip, I have a lot of tips, but if you're ever contemplating stuff and your mind's always racing, one thing I like to do before bed is either write everything down to get it off my mind, or I hate to say it, but sometimes I listen to music. I put some headphones on, and then when I go to sleep, it's like I'll listen to a podcast or something. Maybe I'm thinking I'm getting information through osmosis or whatnot, but I don't know if that really works. But it helps me drown out my thoughts. So if you have trouble sleeping because you got so many ideas, if you're creative and you're a technical person and you always like to solve problems, I struggle with this a lot. It's sometimes your mind is racing, you can't sleep well. So always pop some music on, put a podcast or put some CD or something on, something. MP3, I said a CD, huh? Yeah, put that on, and it'll help. It helps me drown out my thoughts, and then when I get up, I'm more rested. But at some point, I wake up in the middle of the night, and then I take them off because it's not as comfortable. So try this exercise. Comment below if you have a different strategy that you like to use on goal setting and manifestation of your goals. Again, I talked about writing the goals down. Just the art of writing something down. They always say it helps you connect your mind to the physical piece of it. And secondly, I like using the vision board because I can see the pictures and I can almost see myself, in those areas or with those material possessions or whatever I put on my board. So try it out and let me know. Like and subscribe. I got a lot of good stuff coming, guys. I got a podcast. It's The Entrepreneur Journey. It's on anchor.fm/Rudy Banks. You can go check that out. Got websites, the whole thing. So I'm here to help inspire you. I can honestly say I'm an entrepreneur. I was once a wannabe, an entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. I was still working the comfortable job, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a businessman. I had real estate and stuff like that, but now being away from corporate America and really going after it, it's a different world, and you'll learn a lot about yourself when you step out on your own and do your own business. Because there's no safety net. You got to go after it. You got to make it happen. So start with your goals, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and have a great day.